Oh, welcome back to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. Today we have scenario PBP-12 titled Soft Noodle. This comes from what's called the Aussie pack, specifically Aussie 97, which was produced by the Paddington Bear Club, I think. And I think the PBP stands for the Paddington Bear Publications. Now, the reason why this is important to note is because it does come with some interesting balance system that doesn't quite exist anywhere else. It's called the Australian Balance System, or ABS, and was something obviously developed over there. Now, what makes it interesting is that it gives a little bit more flexibility between player A and player B, depending on how comfortable you feel with your own capabilities. By that I mean you can have someone who chooses to be the defender, but in doing so may have wagered a lot of their forces to be worse, or get replaced by something, or not exist at all. For example, in this scenario, if I were to bid, say, Chinese 2, essentially meaning on the scale, I feel confident that I could still win if I did not have two 336 squads of the allotted amount that is given at the start of the game. For example, for the Japanese, you might bid for Japanese 3, where not only do you not get a 10-1, not only do you delete a 228 crew, but you also remove a sentence of one of the special scenario rules. In this case, it seems a little bit strange because it deletes a thing about dare death, which is specific to the Chinese. So I'm not quite sure why that exists. But regardless, the point is, and this could just be a typo. Actually, I should check what the errata is. It could just be a typo because it makes a lot more sense if it deletes stuff about a bonsai charge, which the scenario allows you to do even though you're off map. Now, with all that said and done, one thing to note is that we're playing in some Eastern theater of operations, as always. However, there are some overlays, namely on board 38 and board 35. The rice paddies and just this village being the two pieces. Additionally, there are rice paddies. They are drained, I believe, which does change a couple things. Hopefully, I will have enough of a bare bones grasp on rice paddies to not be too much of an issue. And the Japanese objective is to capture 16 huts, so essentially 16 hut locations, like 16 buildings, etc. We'll see how exactly this plays out. I'm a little worried that the setup on this one is particularly strange. The Chinese set up with essentially 3 groups, and they can place those groups wherever they want. The Japanese get to come in from the northern side or the eastern side, whichever they choose. There's no map limitation, which also seems strange, at least unorthodox. And it goes on for 8 turns. I also almost forgot my snipers, and ELR is going to be a pain for the already diminutive Chinese forces. Now, the Chinese do have a heavy manpower advantage. It is 24 squads to 10, so 14 squad advantage. What does not, what I'm not too excited about if I was playing the Chinese is that as the Chinese, you really don't have any sort of cohesion, and you have to be careful with that. What I mean is that any of these groups are probably going to get picked off real quick, and yeah, you just need to watch out for that. Game plan for the Chinese is going to be essentially run back to this village. It's not exactly a great choice, all things considered. I do want my sniper up here though. It's not a great choice, all things considered. However, uh, it's kind of the one that they have and need to work with. Um, None of the groups, aside from this one, can realistically be assaulted or attacked on turn one. And as the Japanese player, I really want to maximize that. I could technically bonsai charge, but I don't really care for bonsai charge. It would only get me lax in CC, and honestly, I'd rather just you know walk over while getting some cover, have the tanks come in, do their thing, be annoying, and go about it that way. So, is there anything else I need to explain? Weather, same as always. So no wind, clear, moist, which is a bit of a difference. North pointing up. Kindling is not allowed, so you can't just create a wall of fire, which is unfortunate. That would have been nice, especially for, say, this group or these guys. Additionally, roads are paths, which again doesn't really matter. It just means that there's no paved roads. And yeah, oh, the Chinese don't get concealment on turn one, which I think is, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this scenario. Hopefully I'm not too influenced right off the bat. It should be noted that on the archive, it lists the Chinese as having won 3 times over the Japanese with 0 victories. However, on Roar, which is probably going to be at least a better look at it, just because it has plays throughout the years, has 6 Chinese victories to 4 Japanese. So we'll see how it goes. And then, yeah. So without further ado, we'll just jump into it. We have turn 1 for the Japanese. I forgot my phase counter, which is always nice to have. There we go. This does have one important thing too to mention. This is one of the few scenarios to be played where a support weapon counter comes in DM. So in this case, it's the mortar. The 50mm mortar is designated as being DM. Why this is important is because most support weapons you'll ever see will be, quote unquote, the face of the counter. So the firepower, the range, rate of fire, etc. If a support weapon counter is marked as DM, it must come on board DM. You cannot exchange it for a quote-unquote working weapon. So that's always a very important distinction to have. So since I have nothing in the rally phase, I'm not going to make the Chinese do anything. These hex radiuses were just to delineate where the Chinese have to start. Yeah, there's nothing happening in rally phase. Nobody can shoot, so there's no prep fire phase, so moving phase. And right away, I need to get units moving. So I'm going to have this, what is it, 347. Second line squad is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'm just going to take my odds here, just in case. Meanwhile, the squad is going to go on board. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and 6. I think it only makes sense to have these 2 squads shoot. So they'll fire group. It should be a 6 flat. Yeah. So +1 for hindrance and -1 for non-assault move. So 6 flat. Oof. Starting strong. 3 on 6 is going to be a K2, which is pretty bad. K2, I also need to make sure I pay attention to that K2, so they're just pinned which is pretty alright. Is Sniper going to be awake today? No, which does not bode well. Well, now that these guys have first fired, the tanks will now come in from off board. They don't have radios, so they have to work as a platoon. So and they're also CE, so 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 5. I need a counter because I'm going to be doing some stuff here. So that was 5 movement, which is very important. Label move points. Perfect. Let's also do. Oops. We will also do building control points. Cool. Now, first things first, squad conscripts are going to shoot at the rear vehicle. It is doubled, and there will be a +2, because I'm trying to pin the tanks at this point. So, on a 6, +2 for being CE, because they're at least, armor, hard target to spot, or, attack. It is an 8 on 6. We're looking at a PTC. And they will fail their PTC, which I believe means they button up. But I don't believe there's anything else, because it's not a morale check. Man, the number of times I've actually tried to pin tanks. Pin result versus CE crew forces it to remain button up. And I believe that's just it. So as a result, I'm just going to have these guys button up as well. So they've moved for 5, so 6. The guy with the LMG is going to shoot at the first tank. That's going to be a hit. Sadly, it won't be a kill. Now, with 6 movement factors, 6 movement points spent, I could try to jump into that hex as an overrun attack. And this is sort of the problem with having the 2 hex radius here. You can set up in the huts, but it just means you're going to lose those guys at a certain point. It's just very dangerous having them, but as soon as they break, the tanks are going to be on them anyways. So, what's the best use of them? It's a pretty hard question to answer, in my opinion. So, if I go to, oops, that's one too many. Vehicle ordnance, Japanese vehicles. What is my overrun capability here? 5, which is terrible. 5 is absolutely terrible. I need to mark this as sport weapon. Perfect. Now, it would cost me quarter plus cost of terrain, which at this point is just 1. 1, so it'd be 5. Get there for 11. I could do a double overrun, which would be pretty nice. Overrun. What are we looking at? 1/4. Yeah, 1/4. So these guys are just going to spend another to go 7. I think I'm going to try and fire a second time with the LMG. This time I'll do it on the back tank. It is another hit. Don't think that's going to be another or a kill at all. Hitting the hull means it's 2. And with a 7, yeah, there's no way. I would have to roll probably a critical at that point. Or a 2 to get anywhere. So that LMG is fired. And we're going to have to get the chart out because, oh boy. So at 7 movement factors or movement points spent to get here, they will then declare an overrun. So both are doing an overrun. This will bump it up by 5 to 12. Is brush 1 or 2 for a tracked vehicle? Pretty sure it's 1. Terrain, brush 2. Okay, cool. So it is 13. All right. Now, I'm declaring overrun because I absolutely want to get my shots in. There's no sense for me to move into the hex and not declare it. Unfortunately for the Chinese, they don't really have any weapons to fight tanks, so they have to wait until after the overrun in order to do anything. As mentioned, the vehicles in question only have a 5 button-up overrun. They're just not really good. Not really surprising because they're tankettes. So button-up overrun of 5. They aren't considered in open ground. One is in orchard and the other is in brush. So there's no TEM regardless, but there is no TM whether it's a plus or a minus. There's no halves because they're all unconcealed. And that's pretty much it. Cool. So we are going to roll. I'll just do the top one first. So 7 on 5. This is also another reason why IFT is better because you're not going down to 4. It's a little friendlier for tanks in overruns. So 7 on 5, I think, is what I said, which is a pin task check on both of these squads. The bottom guys are pinned. Other guy is fine. Over here, against the leader, it'll be a 6 on 5, which is a normal morale check. So leader first. He's fine. The conscripts are fine. And, okay. These guys are boned at this point. So not only do they break, they also become disrupted because they ELR'd and they are conscripts. I don't think there's is no quarter in effect. No. So yeah, they're dead, or at least they are most likely dead. I shouldn't say they are dead. I think another thing I should do, or no, I think that's when they're absolutely killed. Okay. So that happened. Now I can do CC reaction fire as a response, and I can do it both with essentially both groups, minus the broken guy. I can't do it with this pin squad. So this squad on the upper location, CC reaction fire. So it's basically just, unless I've misunderstood it entirely, it is what you would normally do for close combat. You just do it as a reaction whenever they enter your hex, or in some cases the adjacent hex, if it's street fighting, I believe. So in this case, also you'd have to like do patsy and whatever. Anyways, in this case, it's 5. There is a +2, I believe, for them being in motion. Let's check our close combat table. Yeah, so it's +2 for being motion. The conscripts are get a -1 to their CC value, so instead of 5, it's 4 anyways. So that's not going to do anything. And then over here with the leader, the squad is going to attempt something. They get -1 to their CC value, so it's still a 5. There's +2, so nothing as well. Now, there's not much else I can really do, but I don't want to keep these guys in the same hex, so they're going to both move into brush and stay in motion, and at the same time, I want their turrets to be turning around. Now, this guy's first fired. This stack is first fired as well. Cool. And that, again, is the real big value in having, even if it's tankettes, you really get that advantage. Obviously, thankfully, my tankettes didn't blow up, but, you know. Next up, gonna have this stack because everybody is shot, so nobody is there to really bug them. These are my sport weapon guys. They're CXing with a leader, so 1, 2, bypass for 3, bypass 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 7. This guy is going to declare. I should have went into the woods, but whatever. So 1.5. Was it down? Down 2. 3 on 1.5 is 1 morale check. So leader first. He pins. He will stripe. He will also stripe. Crew is fine, and the other crew is fine. Alright, cool. Not what I wanted. That's what happens when you're not checking for that. So they will all just have to stay there because they now no longer have any extra points. This squad will declare CX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have these guys subsequent for 3 down 2. Oof, man. Getting some really good rolls here. 4 on 3 is a 1 check. They will also stripe. ELR of 3, so I don't think anybody's missed that. Or ELR 3 or 4. 4, so nobody's missed that yet, which is alright. I could put down some residual, but honestly I'm not going into any of the same hexes, so I don't think it's not going to matter. And then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys are obviously going to want to shoot, so trying to make it interesting. So this will be 12. It's not open ground, but it is still down 1 for non-assault move. So we're looking at 10 on 12, which is a pin test check. Leader's fine. They are fine. Squad's fine. And the bottom squad pins. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. And then lastly, we're going to have these guys up top. We'll go 1, 2, 3. I got 2 squads? Yeah. 4, 5. These guys will subsequent as a 3 down 1. 5 on 3, normal morale check. Leader pins. Really? Wow. Okay, and morale check, he's fine. Sniper? Oh man, this is the worst. 6-1, boom, goes here, and we'll half squad him. These are not really the losses I want to be taking right away as the Japanese, which is unfortunate. And then these guys will continue, because that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. And the only reason I'm pushing really hard on this is because, well, this is a swamp, so that doesn't really help me out. But I do need to essentially make sure to block these guys out. This is also why the tanks are in motion, why I want to keep them moving, because I need to prevent units from getting into this village as much as I can, at the very least. I think that's it for movement. Defensive fire will have this guy subsequent against the guys adjacent as a 3 flat, which, man, 3 on 3, 2 morale check. Leader's fine. Squad takes. Squad becomes. That is a casualty, so half squad, clone them. They will heat a battle, or ELR, and then break. And then the other guy's fine. Oh, and the pin guys, it's a 2 morale check, so they will also stripe. +1, yeah, nope, they also stripe. Wow. I believe I get a sniper check. Wait, why is it not showing? Huh? Wow, that's not showing that. Well, I'm pretty sure I got that was a 3, so it should have been a sniper check. Won't get it, and now I have to test this because this is weird. Huh, why is it not showing? That's so weird. Oh, I rolled it as a morale check? That's funny. Okay. Well, whatever. Still didn't get a sniper. And retracted that last one, so we're still good. So because nobody else really has anything else they can shoot or do with advanced fire phase, the Japanese really need to get something going here. So I think I'm just going to have them all shoot against... I guess we'll go against this... you know what? I'll do a fire group. These guys are both CX. Okay, let's do... BB0 against BB1. It is going to be a 9 firepower. I believe huts are just +1. Now I actually have to check. I forget. Huts. TEM1. So it is 9 up 2. Won't do anything. Over here, I've got a 1.5. No, that's not worth it. This gang is going to do a 4. Yeah, we'll do against him. 4 flat. Nope. And I can't really do anything with him. Unless I want like a 1 up 2, which isn't really worth it. I could do 1, 2... Oh, these guys have... No, wait. The leader's the only one who's pinned in this, I believe. Yeah, because they striped. So 1, 2... yeah, 3, 4. 4 flat. Actually, 4 up 1. Didn't matter. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I wasted all my good rolls on the Chinese there. Route phase. Now, again, route phase, this is where things get a little important. The Japanese unit is just going to low crawl. There's no sense in getting them to run far away or whatever. Meanwhile, the Chinese troop has to die because there's nowhere for him to go without getting closer to anybody they can see. They can see these units, they can see these units, they can see these tanks, obviously. So they just outright die. And the leader, I believe, automatically gets to grab the LMG since the unit died. And we'll try to make use of it. Advanced phase, we're going to do... Man, not a lot of good options, but here we are. I do have to be careful as well, because as I've mentioned before, When it comes to certain units, you really don't want to lose them right away, for lack of a better term, when it comes to hand to hand. So, um, yeah, how do I want to do this? I could. Hmm. I'm going to throw the leader in on this one. You know, is there anything I could do? I could try to capture versus an experience would be pretty good. Get an extra -1. But I don't really want to have them. Oh, yeah, if I massacre, I believe that increases enemy ALR. Massacre. Uh, oh, I've never. Huh. That's a weird thing to have in there. I have to. I keep my mouth shut, so I keep that one. Um. Yeah. Okay. So if I choose to massacre, it would count. It would give them an extra ELR. I don't really want to do that, so I think I'm just gonna stick around with this. These guys are fine where they are. It is open ground, so maybe I'll pull them here. We have good line of sight everywhere. Half squad can go into grain. The non-pinned guys are going to go into the road slash orchard. These guys are pinned. Everybody else is pinned. All right, cool. All right, so CC phase. We'll do the top one first. So Japanese, Chinese. It's an automatic ambush. There's literally no reason to not try to. Well, one, I have to go hand to hand. That's an as a Japanese, you must. And there's no reason to do anything else. I don't care for capturing just because it would make me have to massacre them, and I don't really want the ELR buff. 2 is already terrible for them, so let's keep it that way. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to have essentially -1, and I attack first. They are immediately dead, so nothing to worry about there. Similarly, over in BB2, it's going to be Japanese, Chinese. Japanese get -2 on this. The Chinese will get a +1. So it's a 1-to-1 -2, another kill. And this is kind of typically what you would want to see from the Japanese. Is you go in, you get ambushes, and then you absolutely murder people in CC. Turn 1, Japanese done. We're going to go to the Chinese. No weather change. Rally phase, there's nothing for the Chinese. Japanese going to keep theirs on. All the pins go away. And now prep fire. Now, I need to move units, so a lot of these guys are just going to be moving this coming turn. And 3 movement, because they're all conscripts, is absolutely terrible. I don't know how. Again, it strikes me. Some people are being absolute heroes in this to prevent the Japanese from really getting stuck in. So the only thing I really care to do, honestly, because it's such a long shot and these guys are kind of consigned to die no matter what, is the leader's going to try and shoot the tank next to him. Now it is a +4, but which brings it to 12. He is adjacent. Point blank range is Not something he can get because it's a motion target. That might actually just... Yeah, I don't think he actually hits it. That +4 is really killer. And you know what? I don't even think I can... I can intensive. You know what? Yeah. Let's intensive fire it. It'll be another miss. Do I have an intensive fire? Yeah. Alright. Actually, it's probably more... Actually, I don't know if it's called intensive fire. It's normally sustained fire, but I don't know if that counts for an LMG. So I have to be really careful and pick my shots here. So I think first and foremost, I do like the 6-up-1. It would be nice if they didn't cower. And a 3 flat against the leader. 5-on-3, I believe, is a normal. Yeah, normal morale check. He's fine. These guys are spent. And I think I just have to start running. Or, you know, doing something anyways. Movement phase. Yeah, I think first and foremost, these guys are going to declare CX. They will bypass the huts for 1. Bypass woods for 2. Now, patties drained, I believe, are 2 unless I go on the bank. No, I'll just go in. Sets 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and then 7, 8 to get to D0. This gang is gonna do the same thing. 1 bypass, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then these guys are simply going to assault move, and the other guy's gonna normal move into CC5. I want these guys here just in case anything crazy happens. It's probably not going to happen, but you never know. Guys on the road, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then road bonus for 1. Similarly, I don't need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Q1, and then split them essentially. And then the leader with everybody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't get road bonus. And then lastly, yeah, 1's gonna assault move. This guy's going to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Here is a bit more problematic. I'm gonna toss 1 conscript squad assault move into AA3. I don't think I really want to shoot with anybody. Let's do a 1-up-1. Oh. This squad is going to assault move into Y5. Yeah, and just to split them, 1 squad is going to assault move to Y4. I don't really think I've got anything else I can do there. Oops. I also have 1 hut. So, I have 2 huts, sorry. Alright. Defensive fire phase. We will do 5 flat against Y3. Nope. These guys don't have a shot. This guy doesn't have a shot. No. I can do 1, 2, 6. 6 up 2. Nope. Thankfully, they've got no machine guns to break. PBP-12 will shoot into AA3. It is a 6 flat. So 5 on 6. Looking at a very lovely 1 morale check. They both break. And the top guy ELRs. Actually can't, so disrupted. So they both break, and one guy is disrupted. Cool. These tanks, I don't really care to do anything. They're adjacent motion, so it's two firepower. I mean, 2 firepower flat, I think, against that guy. Didn't matter. Broke the gun. And this would be 2 up, 1 up. Yeah, 2 flat, sure. 2 flat. No. Also a miss. Cool. Advanced fire phase, none, really. I was hoping for a couple different results, but alas. Now, these guys are... Well, one of them has to surrender because he's disrupted, and it's the start of a route phase next to an adjacent. I'm going to refuse. This should be on the Chinese side. I'm going to refuse, which means it is now no quarter is in effect. This is axis. So no quarters in effect. Now these guys need to route. They can't surrender because no quarter has been invoked, thanks to the disrupt guys. But they can't route anywhere without getting anywhere closer to anybody. So they also are eliminated. I believe that's it for routes. This guy will low crawl. Technically, I need to do that. And then advances. So I might as well. I'm going to move the leader there. This guy is just going to go to AA4 to be annoying to AA3. Y4 is going to try a Pintash check. They absolutely pass, which is amazing. And Y3 will also try and also pass their Pintash. They don't, because it's a 1 check for being conscripts. Lastly, or otherwise, I've got all these other units, so these guys are going to advance. Going to have these guys advance up the road. These guys are going to split so that in the event of an overrun, they're not, screwed. Or both taken out, I should say. And that should be it for advances. There is 1 CC against this vehicle. There's no modifiers, there's no ambush or anything, so it's just a straight attack. It's in motion, etc., etc. So unfortunately, Chinese don't get anything. The Japanese vehicle, on the other hand, is in motion, which means that their firepower is halved. I believe this would mean, like, you don't double because you're in CC, so it should be a 1 to 4, I believe. Which, if only... Now I actually need to check. Is a vehicle's... Oh, man. CCV... Where is the CCV stuff? I didn't think that would actually get anything. I never get anything from vehicles. Or unless it's like super cut and dry. CCV, I guess. Where is motion? AFV usually attacks infantry cavalry on the CCT, or close combat table, with its AA machine gun firepower, which usually is usable only if the AFV is CE or fired by a heroic rider, and or its CMG factor, unless the CMG can fire only through a vertical vehicle covered arc, as signified by CMG blah, and or the IFE FP of the turreted main armament of 50 millimeters or less. The only ways an AFV may attack in CC are rear machine gun factor, riders, CE passengers, and half-track close defense weapon. An AFV may combine any CMG, rear machine gun, half-track, and AAMG firepower into one or more combined CC attacks, or use them separately in different CC attacks. All such FP is used to form odds versus defenders CCV and uses CCT black kill numbers. Yep. It has never increased due to any condition, although it can be halved due to motion or versus concealed / by pinned units, or negated C-Shock stun. Defender CCV cannot be reduced by below 1. Treat any condition that would do so as CCDRM instead. Interesting. Alright, so basically what it means is that, unfortunately, the machine gun the CMG is halved, and it's never increased due to any condition. So you can't double, but you can halve, which unfortunately means, again, that it would have been a 1 firepower, and had that remained 2, they would have gotten a kill. So this turns into a melee, which doesn't really matter anyways, because only the infantry is held that way. But, you know, important to note. Alright, turn 2 Japanese. We go straight into weather. No weather change. Rally phase. Might as well try. Almost. Didn't work. They retained DM. Gonna try and repair the tank. Or tankette. Doesn't work. So that guy's just a mobile, not even pillbox. Worse than pillbox. And take off pins. Prep fire. Well, prep fire, I don't really have anything I want to do. Ouch. I don't really have anything I want to do. You can't do that in the rally phase. You can't transfer in rally phase, I don't think. Can you? Possession? Transfer? And only during a rally phase as a sole action. Okay, so they can't do it. As a free action? Cool. So they're going to give the LMG to the squad. Makes a lot of sense. And I think that's going to be it for rally phase. Prep fire phase. What do I want to do in prep fire phase? I don't have much I can attack with. So I don't really want to get stumped on that one. I do think they don't have line of sight. Nobody can really shoot at Y5, so I think I'm not going to worry about it right now. These guys need to move, so it doesn't, don't really care about... no, wait, that's right, it's grain, because it's not PTO. God. Okay, well, I'm going to do a 5 flat. Towers, doesn't really matter. No rate of fire. And we'll go straight into movement. Now, the trick here is I don't want to move these tanks first because, well, they're keeping a guy basically pinned, unable to do anything. So, might as well keep it that way. This CX will come off. The 137 is going to assault move into PBP-12. Conscripts aren't going to do anything. Other squad, or half squad, will also go in there. Conscripts won't do anything. Second line squad is going to... I'm going to declare CX goes into BB1 for 2, 3, 4. We'll have these conscripts. We'll do a 692. Jesus. I think I've only gotten good rolls on the Chinese here. I can see how the Chinese will win if I just keep getting really good rolls like that. 3 on 6 is a K2. So they become a half squad. I don't know why this CX is still on them. And then 2 morale check. They are broken. They are first fired. I can take that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Take a subsequent as a 3 down 2. Oh my god, K2. They both take it, which is amazing. Leader is fine. And this guy is half squad now. Yeah, this is sick. I don't normally just like constantly get K results on guys like that. He's wounded. Oops. He's wounded. And 2 check, I think it is. Which means he breaks. I almost feel like I need to mulligan this already. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing wrong here. These guys lose CX. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, why not? I'll just chance my luck. At this point, nothing's been going wrong, so it is 1 hindrance. But it is non-assault. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are looking at 3.5 flat. Nope. Almost got a pintash check though. I can have these guys go 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8. Not really worth it. These guys lose CX. They should both be 3. 2 and 3. Cool. They will move for 1. That is closer, but not closest. So 1, 2.5, 4. I mean, at this point, 1, 2. These guys will subsequent as a 5 down 2. Yeah. My rolls. 5 on 5 is a 1 check. Oh boy. That's what. Then 1, 2. These guys will take a 3 down 2. Man, the normal morale check, absolutely ridiculous here. I think I might have to actually throw in the towel so early. I've never, this is just like everybody's failed a morale check. I have one squad that is, and the crews, but I have one squad that hasn't failed a morale check. Sorry, 2 squads. I have 2 squads that haven't failed a single morale check, which is, yeah, a little bit much. Well, these guys absolutely need help now. So, 1, 2. These guys will subsequent as a 3 flat. What? 2 morale check. Leader wounds. These are literally the worst results possible. He goes berserk. He goes berserk, which means instead of going to where I want him to, he now goes into this hex. These guys have to final protective fire. That counts as a morale check. which means they are now a half squad and broken. That was 2 to get in here, and I mean, there's literally no point for me to continue moving. That guy loses his CX 1, 2, might as well. And then the tankettes are going to turn for 1. Don't need those. 2. They'll turn. Actually, what's green? Green for a vehicle. 1. Cool. 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Just do this. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. I guess it doesn't truly matter where they're pointing, but whatever. And then that DM or melee goes away. I can just zero that. I have 1 more building, which doesn't really mean anything at this point. Yeah. And defensive fire. These guys are going to now shoot, so they'll take a shot against the leader as a 3-up-1. Morale check. Leader's fine. Morale check. Squad is somehow fine. Now, okay, whatever. I honestly don't think I have any other shots. Anyways, advanced firing phase. The berserks will shoot as a triple point blank fire, so 4.5 flat. I think that's just a pin test check on 4.5. Yep. So nothing. No sense for these guys shooting. I could do 2-up-1. I don't think I sniper checked. Did I sniper check the last one? I did not. I got a sniper check. So the Japanese sniper works. 6-5 means he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breaks these guys. That is a 4-on-2, which is a 1 check. Leader is going to break. And squad. What are these rolls? They are also disrupted. Did the leader, he passed by, oh, it was a 1 check. Yeah, he also ELRs. I'm not going to mark them because, again, it doesn't matter. 2 flat. Pin test check. Which doesn't really matter, but they're fine. Cool. Alright, well, this was a catastrophe of a thing. These guys can't route. They just die immediately. I believe that reverts these guys to normal. Over here, okay, I gotta do attacker first. This guy runs back. I gotta take off my defensive. These guys can route here. Yeah, they can see people, so yeah, I think they just have to go here now. They're kind of stuck there. Yeah. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3. These guys can't route anywhere that's not closer, so they are also immediately dead. They're deadified. This guy has to route. Has to go to the nearest. He's legally able to. He can see these guys. Yep. So he can't go to these woods, which means he has to route up. I don't think he can technically route that way, so I'll just have him route 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Trying to get into these buildings. Did I sniper check for Chinese? 6, 1. Well, there's... Oh, I have to pick the worst one. Okay, well, they got saved. These guys get pinned. Perfect. Okay, I think that's all the accounting I needed to do for that. Advances. What a mess. What a mess. You guys can go there. I mean, it doesn't matter. These guys might as well just stay there. These guys can't move. Nothing to do here. So, yeah. CC, none. Surprisingly, everybody's dying all over the place. Chinese. Oops, actually, it's Chinese turn 2. I don't know why I'm... 9, nothing. Rally phase. Might as well. Didn't get it. Whoops. He has to have it anyways. This guy loses it. Gonna try a rally in X1. He will make it. Barely. Over here, same thing. We'll try to rally. What is it? 6? Yep, he makes it. So I'm getting my half squads back, I guess. It's always a plus. And repair? Nope. Really hoping for that one. Yeah. Prep fire phase. This is an interesting dilemma here because, I mean, I might as well shoot these guys to gain time. It's kind of a matter of which ones do I shoot. I think I'm gonna do a 3-up-1 against those guys. Jesus. It is a 3-on-1, 1 morale check. The bottom guys are broken. Oh wait, they're conscripts. They break. They cower twice. Never mind. Meanwhile, I'll do a 3-up-1 against here. 6-on-3 Pintash check. Leader first and squad, they're both fine. Leader on top. Yeah, I guess maybe I should have shot those guys, but whatever. That's pretty much it. Movement phase. These guys will lose CX. We'll bypass for 1, bypass for 2, bypass for 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys will lose CX. 1, 2, 3, road bonus 4. These guys will do 1, bypass for 2, 3, 4, 5, because I can't do anything else. Well, actually, the 3, 4.5. No, I can't do that. It has to be 4, 5. Never mind. These guys will lose it. 1, 2, 3. Road bonus 4. These guys, same idea. 1, bypass for 2, bypass for 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys lose CX. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't care to do anything else. Defensive fire phase. I mean, 3 flat. Nope. This guy should have been pinned. 5 flat. from the back guy. 7 on 5 pin test check. Doesn't matter. I mean, he's pinned, but it doesn't matter. Might as well do 4 flat. Same idea. Normal. He's fine. Somehow, Sniper is impressively active. Was it 3-6? Literally just going back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes on this guy, breaks him. Not bad, I guess. 2 flat from the 2 half squads? Nope. Nope. I think that's it. Advanced art phase? None. None I can really do with those guys. Routes. Oops. Is this closer? This is the same distance, so he can actually... can he see these tanks from here? No, no. So he can get into these woods for 3 and then for 5. This guy continues into the building or huts. And that's it. Advanced phase. I mean, dump these guys into some safety here. Into buildings, into huts. Into the woods. He's pinned, and these guys don't need to move. Cool. No CC. Turn 3 Japanese. Take off our pins. Weather check, no weather change. Rally phase actions. Gonna try and self-rally this guy? Nope. And this DM comes off, and this DM comes off. Try to repair? Nope. Just get further away. Yeah. Okay. Prep fire phase, 3 flat. Normal, I believe. They're fine. Gonna try a 5 flat. 3 on 5 is a 2 morale check. Cool, they're disrupted. Keep looking there. I always look there. So these guys are shot. Sniper not active this time, thankfully. And now I can get to some movement because I don't need anybody else to shoot. These guys are going to CX. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that sounds right. Can a wounded leader CX? I'm pretty sure they can. Or actually, no, actually, you know what? I don't think they can. I think that's the... I do not think they're allowed to. Because I think a wounded leader is always 3, I think is how it's written. Wound. Movement is reduced to 3, even in Berserk during the route phase. Double time. Okay, cool. So, literally useless at this point. Squad's going to CX. They will go here for 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. Leader will just do 1, 2, 3. Half squad is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think anybody can shoot them. Leader 1, 2, 3. This stack is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be a 6 flat. 8 on 6 is a pin test check. Maybe I might get lucky here. Pin test check. Leader's fine. Half squad is fine. Squad is fine. Or half squad is fine. Cool. You're first fired. Don't think I have anybody else that's going to be going in there anyways. These two guys are going to move as a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's half squads everywhere. These guys have moved. Crews will do 1 bypass, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 4 to R7. Yep. Defensive, I might as well take a 3 up 1. Nope. And they're done. Oh, these tankettes, actually, I want them to move. They were in motion, so they are going to do 1, 2, 3. These guys have an LMG? Yeah. LMG is going to shoot at the nearest one. It will be a hit. It won't be a kill. They will turn. They'll, I guess, subsequent. That won't be a hit because it's +4. And there's no modifier. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 5, 6. Uh, 6. These guys are LG. No. 7. And I don't think I can overrun because it would be 3/4 to get into the woods. Or, no, it's if I don't want bog check. And I don't really want to do a bog check right now. So, they're just going to stop. And I'm just going to do bounding first fire. So, it'll be 2 up 1. No. And they will just be like that. Advanced fire phase, I mean, we'll do a 2 up 2. Surprisingly got a pin test check out of it, and unsurprisingly didn't get anything for it, which is a shame. Yeah, this guy's just gonna shoot. Did he cower? No. Just to DM him. And I think that's it. Take preps, take off defensive. Route phase. These guys have to route, but I don't think there's anywhere they can legally go. Can they see these guys? No. Can they see? Hindrance is 4, so they can't see him. I don't think you can route into a marsh. Although technically he doesn't have to route because he's not adjacent. So I guess he gets off on that technicality. Nobody else needs to route except for these guys. And they actually, can they? Yeah, they can see that guy. They can't go anywhere. Yeah, I think they're technically dead. I could be wrong, but I think they're dead. Because I don't think they can stay there. I mean, I could just have this guy here, who would force him to route. His nearest target is X1, but he can't because he can see V0. So I think he would just die like that. So we'll do it that way. Alright, I think that's it for routes. Advances. Crews are going to keep getting closer. These guys are going to try this. It's going to be really stupid, and it's probably going to backfire and kill me. You guys get in the brush. You guys get here. You can go into the building. You can just advance. You can advance. I'm fairly certain that's swamp and not woods. This guy's going to go up. And that's pretty much it. CC ambush. We got Japanese, Chinese. Yeah, there's no ambush. It's immediately hand to hand, and is it unless everybody is pinned or what is? Yeah, it's just pin, not CX. So it's a 1-to-1, no modifier for the Japanese, and it'll be the same for the Chinese. No, no victor, so that just stays like that for now, which is really bad. Forgot to change that as they got 4. Alright, turn 3, Chinese. Weather change. Pretty sure that's just clockwise. Kind of wish it was automatic, you'd get wind rather than... Yeah. No change. Rally phase actions. Gonna try and rally this guy. Nope. This dim comes off. He can't rally. Repair machine gun. Nope. Prep fire phase. I'm gonna have this squad shoot against the tank. It's not moving, but it is a +2. Is it +3? Yeah, I'm gonna say that clips. So unfortunately, it's gonna be a miss. Do I have rate? No. I'm gonna intense fire. I think I'm allowed. Will be a hit. It won't be anything. So these guys are done. What else do I get to do? MMG can't really do anything there. These guys are kind of all just tied up. I think that's it for prep. So movement phase. How do I want to do this? None of this is good. These guys haven't assembled. So I think I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squad leader, or yeah, squad leader. We'll go into J5 for 2. Here we're gonna do some math here. This guy doesn't have a functioning gun, so he's gonna assault move there. Gonna have 1 guy for insurance into J1. The leader and guy in I2 will go to I3. I might as well shoot that as a 4th up 1 pin test check. No, actually that's a miss. No rate. Conscript 1 will go 1, 2. I can't even do that. 3 late CX 4. 1, 2. These guys are fine where they are. Have anybody else I want to move? No. Okay, defense fire phase. I mean, just take a 4 up 2, break the machine gun. He's got nothing to shoot at. He's DM'd. These guys will assemble. Yeah, I'm allowed to assemble. Oops, not allowed. These guys will assemble their things. So they're first fired. No shot anywhere else. Alright, advanced fire phase, none. There's just nothing for them to do. Routes. I should take off prep. Routes. I mean, can he see him? Oh, is that gonna be? Oh, no. Yeah, that is woods, I guess. Huh. Okay. Well, he has to. Well, he doesn't have to, but I guess he'll route here, and then has to stop. And that's it for routes. Advances. I mean, I might as well just do this. Squad in K1 is going to attempt a Patsy. Doesn't pass. It's pinned. Squad in J1, same idea. Patsy. Does pass barely. Guy in I2, Patsy. It's pinned. And the conscript is also pinned. So none of these guys are doing their patsies, except the one, which is pretty nice. And that's it. Yeah, nobody else need. Oh, these guys need to move there. All right. Might as well do this. The tank first. Tankette. CC value of 5. Their inexperience goes down to 4. The vehicle doesn't have a machine gun because it's broken at the time. So it goes the actual roll goes down by 1, so it's 7. But I need a 4. So this is a melee now. Over in the actual melee, again, it's a 1-to-1 for the Chinese with a -1, and then the Japanese get a +1. The Chinese, surprisingly, will not get a kill, but the Japanese will. So this guy's dead. This is over. And that's it. Weather, no change. This I should probably 0 out. Do I have anything more than these 4? No. Cool. Okay, rallies. Let's take off pins first before I forget. Cool, rally. Doesn't make it. Repair. Gone. Oops, this is there. Repair this one. Nope. He can't rally. He's no longer DM. That's it. Prep fire, honestly, there's not really anything I can do, so I'm not going to bother. Nothing I can do in prep fire. Yeah, nope. I mean, I suppose I could do, yeah, 4, up 1? Nope. Doesn't really matter, and I can keep a squad locked in CC, I guess. Yeah. Movement phase. Yeah, we're gonna have the squad with the mortar is gonna go down 1. Squad with the HMG is gonna go up 1. Not really gonna have them shoot just yet. On the other hand, oh, I should have combined them. Can I task check this? Yeah, okay. They aren't striped anymore. And this guy just goes away. Yeah. I guess I'll have him go to these woods. So 1. This guy will shoot. Might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be a +2. Yeah, +2 for hindrance. -1, so it's a 3.5 up 1. Well, thankfully they cower. Is this guy conscript? No, so he just cowers once to 1. 3 on 1, 1 check. This guy is, oops, not that. He is striped, which is ridiculous. If he didn't cower, he would have rate of fire, but he doesn't. So that was 1, 2.5. Then, yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna move in there. Just gonna get shot and massacred as they always do. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Squad is going to go down the road, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Leader is going to bypass for 1, and then 2, 3 into U2. Literally just to DM that guy. Half squad up here. We'll go 1.5, 3, and is stuck there. I kind of need this guy to go up as well, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3. Bypass 4, 5, 6. This leader, 1, 2, 3. Squad will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for road bonus. And that's it. Defense fire phase. Do I even care to risk it? Not really. I would get a +3 shot against them. You know, why not? 4 up 3. Okay, then. You know, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. No advanced fire phase. Routes. Now, unless I'm mistaken, I believe this guy is now dead. Is this... No, he can route here, I suppose. For 2. And then he's just stuck. Yeah, I guess he can do that. Advances. You guys go into the woods. You can advance. You can advance. Y'all can just jump into the rain. Advance. 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 Into there. Into this brush. And that's it. CC. The squads are always first. That will be an immobilize. Which doesn't really matter for this guy, to be honest. So they're immobilized. They can't shoot back because they have no weapons. And that's it. Weather, another potential change, another no change, surprisingly. Rally phase. Gonna try and rally the undm guy. Didn't work. This guy retains his DM. Gonna try and repair the machine gun. Didn't get it. That's a problem. This tank will try to repair. Still doesn't get theirs. And that's it for rally phase. Prep fire. Ooh, prep fire, prep fire. What do I want to do? These guys don't need to shoot. That's just silly. Boy, if only I had a cool machine gun. This is a +3. That's just... no, that's still not great. So, nope. Didn't get it. Intensive, no. Didn't break it, but close. And these guys will do, yeah, 6 up 2. 6 on 6, which is a 1 check. Leader's wounded, and squad is fine. You're wounded. Squad is fine. Wound check. He's dead. I don't think they take a check. Oh, they take it as a pin test check. That's right. He's fine. Oh, I don't think it was even counting the leader, but I think it's still 5 on 6, still 1 check. Yeah. Duh. Is there anybody else I could shoot? No. Movement. This guy loses CX 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have anybody I even care to shoot at them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oops, 3. Salt move. Salt move. These guys, I really don't want to assault move them anywhere. Because it'll just be problematic. And yeah, that's it. Defense fire phase. 4 up 1. Nope. That's why I don't really bother, because otherwise it would have been a flat. or a -1, I think, on 2, which, yeah. 6 up 3. Nope. Rate. Nope. And no rate. You know what? Mortar will shoot at K7. Won't get anything. I do have acquisition, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. No, I don't think I'm gonna bother. Defensive fire anywhere else? No. Advanced firing phase? No. Routes. This guy has to route. You can't route into a marsh. Pretty sure you can't, at the very least. I don't think... Yeah, it is a marsh. Can't see this guy. Can see this guy. That is range 4. Yeah, I think this guy's dead now. I'm pretty sure you can't route into a marsh. I could be wrong on that one. Someone will have to check me. I'll have to just make a note to check that afterwards. I don't think it really matters. Just because those guys are boned no matter what. They'd have to route to this building anyways. Maybe here, but that gets them closer to these tanks, so it doesn't really matter. I think that's it for routes, though. Yep. Alright, advance phase. So these guys are going to go to buildings. I'm going to try Patsy from guy in the back. He makes it. Patsy from guy in the woods against J2. Doesn't get it. He's pinned. Squad in I3 will try to get in. No, and leader's just going to refrain. Nobody else needs to move, or that I want to move. CC, there's now 2 chances, essentially. So the CC value is still 4, because they're conscripts. So the first guy will attempt. It's a -1 for not having weapons. And it's another -1 for a mobile AFV. Unfortunately, that yields no result. Second squad, same thing. And they're just both stuck there. There's no other CC. We go to turn 5 for the Japanese. I can probably start thinking about moving these guys too. Though, not really sure. It's gonna be, yeah, I need to bust into this town, and right now it's not looking too good. I did not do weather check, so weather check, no change. Rally phase, gonna try and self-rally. It doesn't make it. Gonna try and repair. Nope. Gonna try and repair. Nope. And that's it. Prep fire phase. Tank it. We'll shoot 4-1. Nope. Didn't get rate either. I don't think I got rate at all with those guys. Not that it really matters, but you know. I'm gonna want to move these guys for sure. I think I'll just throw a 6 of 3. It's a 9 on 6. Shouldn't be anything. I think it's an 8. I do have rate. Rate again. Rate. And break. I just needed like a 5 or a 4. Yeah. 5 or 4. Those would have been nice. Yuck. You know what? I'm gonna try for it. I'm gonna try for white phosphorus. I think my number is 6. Yeah. White phosphorus. Oh my god. So that is white phosphorus. Yeah, that's white phosphorus. So it's instant normal morale check for everybody. So leader, he's fine. Squad is broken. And the other guy is fine. So the guy with the machine gun is broken. And white phosphorus is smoke. I believe it just counts as one. I actually need to check this. Also, I guess my question is, does white phosphorus need to be the first thing declared? And I don't think it has to be. Um, the normal raw check causes DM status. Leadership, CE, DRM, and TEM applies a negative DRM to the normal morale check. Why is it? Why does it say it applies? Okay. Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, so the guy still breaks, and that's just a +2 for hindrance rather than counting the TM for no reason. I shouldn't be counting it. I did get rate of fire, so I will try another white phosphorus. Sadly, won't get it. And it means I can go for a third shot because I no longer have white phosphorus. Should actually check that. There we go. So other shots, no, +2 -2, don't get anything. Actually, on the first shot, no, because I didn't add it. Is it just a? Yeah, okay. Does this say? Does it say whether or not? What's the check here? Smoke, success, ordnance. Yeah, I think it just counts as dispersed. I don't think it counts as anything else. Cool. Yeah, cool. Sniper, of course. 3-6. Kills these guys. Okay. Well, white phosphorus is pretty nice. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but yeah. All right. Well, movement. I might as well do. Yeah, I really don't much. Huh? 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. If I was one hex further away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This squad's gonna go CX. 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, he'll wait 4. He'll shoot. It is a +2 because they are in white phosphorus, if I remember correctly. So +2, -1 for leader, non-assault. So it's flat on 3. And that is a miss. So that was 4, 5. This guy's gonna shoot. I'm actually not sure if they would. No. So 3, down 1. 7 on 3. Pin test check. They're fine. And 6. LMG plus squad, 5 down 2. 5 on 5, I believe, is a 1 check. These guys are now a half squad. They're a half squad now. Ugh. 5 on 5, yeah, 1 check. Didn't get rates. This squad, 1.5, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. I don't know if this back squad, no way. These guys will subsequent. It is a, oh, you know what? It might have actually needed to be a +1 only, because I think the smoke prevents the open ground. Anyways, oh no, I was coming already. Anyways, 3 flat. No. So those guys are spent. This guy will do 1.5 down 2. Actually, it'll probably be flat, but whatever. No results. He's gonna continue for 3.5. Take a 3 down 2 shot. 4 on 3, 1 check. And he's fine, surprisingly. I mean, the stupid thing is I can now, like, I can get kind of crazy with them, I guess. This guy's already CX, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 4. 1, 2.5. 1.5. I'll have this guy take a shot at him as a 1.5 flat. Nope. This is 1.5, 2.5, 4. This guy drops CX. 1.5, 2.5. Sorry, 3. Yeah, that's it. 3. Yeah, 1.5. Bypass 2, 4. CX and go in. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Defensive fire phase, none, because everybody's shot. Yeah, everybody that needs to has shot. Advanced fire phase, I mean, not really. How long does? No, I think, that's true, an increased cost. Does white phosphorus cause you to take a normal route check if you just go in? Probably. All units, including friendly ones, must take when the white phosphorus is placed. Yeah, okay, so just when it hits. Okay, so okay, cool. Okay, take out defensive, take out reps, routes. These guys have to route away. They must drop. Actually, how much is this? 4? Yeah, so they have to drop a machine gun. And I suppose I'll just have them route back. Yep, that's all I can do, really. Advances. I mean, huzzah. Gotta try for that. It's probably not gonna work, but hey, might as well. These guys will advance in the woods. You go into the woods. Oops. You can advance. You can advance. You can jump. You can go up. You go here. You go there. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. CC, I've got a cool, no ambush. It's an automatic melee, or hand-to-hand. It is 1-to-1 on both sides. Chinese are down 2, but the Japanese are flat, I believe, which is a casualty reduction. And the Chinese will kill everybody. So random selection, the leader becomes a casualty, which I think just kills him outright if it's a casualty reduction in CC. Casualty. No, I guess it's just regular casualty. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame. Leader takes a severity, is just wounded. That might actually be the end. Because that's pretty much all the steam out of their push. Oops. I mean, I gotta keep trying, I guess, for at least one more turn, but that's pretty much all they had. I needed to just keep pushing. Weather, no change. Oh, I forgot these guys. First squad will actually get a kill. I don't think that's a burning wreck. So this, they will try. They actually get a squad. That's silly. Because now they're still in CC. And I actually don't know how that works. If a squad if a crew survives, do they just like automatically continue a melee? Or do you not have crew survival? Survival. Crew survival not applicable. Okay, where does it say? Oh, man, I'm gonna be sad if I use a crew survival number and is not if it was eliminated in CC return as a burning rat. Boo, that's the worst. Alright, well, I mean, at the very least, that guy is no longer beholden to platoon movement. Yes. Did I rolled a 2. You know what? I'm gonna use... No, no, I already rolled weather. Damn it. Okay. Rally. Chinese gonna try and self-rally. Don't get it. They can't pick it up. Actually, yeah, they'll try to pick it up. Squad will try to pick it up. They will get it. Can't do anything with it. Try to rally. Don't get it. Dam comes off. Try to repair. Get the heavy machine gun back, so that's something. That is something. Alright, prep fire phase. I think this white phosphorus is still around. I think it's on their next turn. Yeah, owning players next prep fire phase. Yeah, okay. Let's, yeah, maybe I had to do, these counters can be placed with their filtering face upside only, yeah. Use a reverse dispersed. Yeah, okay, so I had it right, because I didn't shoot it first. Cool. Well, these guys will take an extra +1. I think I'll shoot it at the mortar. It's a 3 up, actually it'd be a 3 up 3 or whatever, so just missed. Should have thought about that one, actually. We'll take the LMG and squad against the... Actually, you know what? No, I will do it against the mortar as well. They cower, so instead of 5, it is a 2. It is up 1, so 3 on 2, 1 check. They are 100% fine. And if they didn't cower, they would be able to keep shooting. This melee counter's gone. Don't really have anything else. 3 up 1. 6, so pintash check. They are pinned. Not much else to do there. I don't need these guys here anymore, so they can... you know what? No, they're good there. Same thing with these guys. Movement phase, honestly, don't even think I need to do any. No, I don't want to move these guys out in case somebody comes by, and they won't be able to get anywhere anyways in, well, 4 turns. But, it's not really something I'm worried about. Defensive fire phase. Let's do... is this a 6 up 3? This is probably 6 up 3. Yeah, that's 6 up 3. Why not? Cool. Nothing. Mortar will try for regular attack. It will hit. It gets a +1. That's 50. 50 millimeter, which is 6, so it's 3. So pin test check. They are pinned. Doesn't mean anything. No rate of fire either, which is unfortunate. Nobody else can really do anything. LMG plus squad, so 5 up 2. 8 on 5. Pintash check. They are fine. This guy's DM'd. Sniper does not activate, unfortunately. I don't think I got rate either. Nope. That's 4 up 1. 6 on 4 normal. They are, well, the squad is pinned, but the other guy's fine. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes, don't even think I need to do any, but I, other than this guy who's gonna get out of dodge. Nearest is this woods, which he can make, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes it. I think that's it. I mean, I didn't shoot at this guy, so he's not DM'd. Yeah, that's it. Advances. I mean, conscript to tank. Nope. Pinned. Other conscript to tank. Nope. Pinned. This conscript to tank. Yes. Do I want the leader to go in? No. No, we'll just try and be a pest. Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else for CC or anything like that. Squad versus tank. Tank is dead. Yep, it's dead. Conscripts that are killing vehicles is not something you see ever, so that's impressive. Turn 6. I mean, obviously I could have probably put them in motion and whatever, but there's not really anything to do once you're... I mean, I guess I could try to collapse huts and stuff. I don't know. I think with the amount of squads that I have left, there's not much I can really do anyways. So I'm not really trying any more bold moves because there's not really any to make. um, sorry, I like blitzed through rally phase. This can't do anything. We'll try to rally. We'll make it, which makes the Japanese problems that much worse. Doesn't repair machine gun. It's prep fire phase. This goes away. Mortar will shoot. I gotta take off pins. Mortar will shoot. We'll get a hit. I'm forgetting to put acquisition here. Oops, come on. So that will be a hit. It's a 7-on-3, which is pin test check. They're fine. I did not have rate of fire. Pretty typical. Heavy machine gun will shoot at the big group. It is a +2. 9-on-6 is nothing. Rate of fire. No rate of fire. Absolute hogwash. What do I even do here? 5 up 2. Yeah, I probably shouldn't even worry about that. Pin test check. They're pinned. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Movement phase. Yeah, like, I'm not confident in these guys being able to do anything. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do a fire group because why not? What am I blanking? 12 down 2. 4 on 12 is a 3 morale check, which they do not pass, so they're striped. Yeah, I mean, 1.5, 3, 10, down 1. 3 on 10 is K3, so they're dead. Pretty sure it's rate of fire, yep. 1, 3 takes a 4, down 1. 4 on 4 is a 1 check. Okay, well, that's it. Oh, man, I know some of these moves weren't that great, but man, oh man, oh man. I rolled so well against myself as the Chinese. That's unbelievable. Woof. Just big woof. You know, I'm gonna check. I don't think the arcade. I don't think the archive has any victories on the Japanese side, and I don't know of a spot I could quickly check for some of those victories. I would love to know what some people did differently. I think obviously there's you know, having not done it, I can see why you would get a bonsai charge. Um, it's definitely worthwhile. Bonsai charge, you get the extra morale, which is really good for preventing, you know, some early losses and striping, whatever. Excuse me. I think this is evidence enough of how poorly the Japanese initial attack was. Accidentally moving an AA7. I should have just moved an AA8. Getting shot with a down 2 on 3 firepower, and you know, every leader being wounded is another thing. Sniper, just, I don't want to say more punishing for the Japanese side because I don't think it was, but you know, just as equivalent of it activating, which is unfortunate because the, you know, Japanese had what, a 3? No, they're both 3. So, yeah, I mean, the tank gets worked at the start. I probably should have done more to get him to do stuff afterwards. Definitely, you know, something I should have. I will look to work on. Yeah, like, You can just overrun it as normal against huts. What chart? What does a hut do? Uh, oh, it's literally just 2 movement factors to get into a hut. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would have changed too much. The problem too is that the tankettes don't have any firepower. They have no extra guns. Having one break his machine gun immediately also didn't help, especially not with any like subsequent overruns I would have wanted to do. And I never trust the radio stuff. I feel like I always fail those. So definitely some confirmation bias on my part for sure. But um, yeah, I'm not really feeling this scenario. I mean, it's interesting, but at the same time, um, the Japanese needs 15 buildings. I guess. I guess when looking at it with regards specifically to the balance system, I could understand the balance system on this one. 4 3 3 6s being removed does seem like a lot, but you're having to move a lot as the Japanese. I didn't use any concealment counters as a Japanese either. I honestly don't think it you need to, or like you should even bother. Maybe it would be worthwhile by like having guys sneak down here, or like where there's no LOS you can do something, but eh I, I don't know. I certainly don't think my plan was refined. I could have worked on it a little bit, but a 40-minute plan or whatever, playing both sides solo. Yeah, I feel like I can only do so much here. Which, if anything, is a real good plug for if you want to be participant in Let's Play 35 plus years of Star Citizen Squad Leader. Um, drop me a line, send me a message. I'm on Discord. Not sure. I'm not gonna give out my name just yet because I don't know about the whole Discord name change thing. But you can find me if you're on the ASL Discord. You'll be able to easily spot me. You can find me on YouTube, bug me on Twitter or whatever. And yeah, hopefully we can get something organized. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully this Saturday, and if not, next week. Take care.